With 23 years of history under its belt, the Mario Party series has certainly had its fair share of highs and lows, with its highs representing some of the most fun I've had playing local multiplayer games with friends, and its lows being, well, the near opposite of that. Thankfully, Mario Party Superstars is a celebration of only the best moments this long-running franchise has had. It gathers 100 of the most enjoyable minigames, 5 excellent boards from the first 3 Mario Party games, and an amalgamation of some of the best rules, mechanics, and quality of life improvements into a single Switch game. It's still unsurprisingly dull without friends, and not all of the minigames are worthy of the Superstar label, but on the whole, this is quite simply the best Mario Party has been in a very long time. 2018 Super Mario Party represented a back-to-basics shift for the series, and Mario Party Superstars has taken that idea several steps further by focusing in on the N64 and early GameCube days. There are no motion-controlled minigames, no item capsules, no character-specific custom dice blocks, no buddies to recruit, and of course, no party car, thank God. Just 4 players, each taking turns rolling dice, moving along a virtual game board, playing minigames to earn coins, and using those coins to buy stars. And maybe it's because it's been way too long since we've had a Mario Party game without some sort of extra gimmick, but this simplicity is incredibly refreshing. And I certainly didn't miss having something extra in there to mix up the formula. It helps that the 5 boards are some of the best designed in Mario Party's history. Yoshi's Tropical Island is an excellent starter board with an easy to understand layout and a fun twist involving the star marker swapping between its 2 islands. Spaceland, meanwhile, is a go-to when I want to play without any game-changing board mechanics and just get that pure virtual board game experience. Peach's Birthday Cake offers a completely different style of play by keeping the star in one position and sprinkling spots where you can plant coin or star-stealing piranha plants. Woody Woods forces you to think several moves ahead thanks to its constantly changing arrows that send you down different paths. And finally, Horrorland is a personal favorite of mine because of its fun day-night mechanic and a King Boo that can let you steal a star from every other player if you get a skeleton key, 150 coins, and are able to reach him while it's night. It's an insane Hail Mary win condition to shoot for, but if you're able to manage it, it's sure to be a story that you and your friends won't soon forget. Developer ND Cube has done a fantastic job of bringing both the looks and sounds of these boards up to modern standards as well. Character models are pretty much identical to how they looked in Super Mario Party 3 years ago, but the remade boards are immaculately detailed, with Peach's Birthday Cake being a clear standout thanks to the hyper-realistic and delicious-looking snacks decorating the linear path around the cake. It also can't be understated that not only have all of the boards and nearly all of the 100 minigames undergone dramatic visual transformations, but they've also gained new instrumental arrangements for every song that accompanies them. You can even unlock the songs from the store and listen to both the classic and modern versions of each one in the data house, which is great because while the N64 songs still hold up, their modernized versions are even better. But while the boards are all impressive, the one bummer is that there are still only 5 of them. That is a step up over the dismal 4 that Super Mario Party offered, but still not on par with just about every single other numbered Mario Party game in the past, which have almost always included 6. Even just adding one more board for Mario Party 3 would have gone a long way towards making the package feel more robust, and it also would have evened out the balance of boards from the 3 N64 games at the same time. At the heart of every good Mario Party game is its minigames, and fortunately almost none of the 100 that were cherry-picked from every numbered entry in the series disappoint. You've got your all-time classics like Bumper Balls, Shy Guy Says, Hot Rope Jump, Reverse-A-Bomb, and Book Squirm, just to name a few favorites. What makes these games so great is their sheer simplicity, plus a small added twist. Bumper Balls, for instance, is literally just a game about bumping your rivals off of a small circular platform while riding a bouncy ball. But the twist is that in order to knock an opponent off, you have to put yourself in a dangerous position by building up momentum and bumping them close to the edge, which puts you in prime position to get bumped off yourself. And then you have some picks that might not immediately come to mind, yet wind up being great selections because of the variety they bring to the table. Very few, if any, are complete duds. That said, there are a couple of minigames that are so close to each other that including both of them feels like a bit of a waste of space. Leaf Leap and What Goes Up both have you racing upwards by hopping on platforms as fast as you can. Poke Pummel and Mecha Marathon both have you pressing a button, or buttons, really fast. And Roll Call and Goomba Spotting both have you counting the number of things that appear on screen. All are fun games, and none of them are completely identical, but when you consider that classic minigames such as Platform Peril, Locked Out, and Running of the Bulb didn't make the final cut, it's hard not to feel a little bit disappointed at these handful of double-ups. My only other gripe with the minigame selection is that many of the 1 vs 3 minigames are so skewed to favor either the single player or the group of 3 that it doesn't really make it much fun for either. In Piranha's Pursuit, for instance, it doesn't even feel like you're part of the minigame when you're on the team of 3. Archer Rival feels actively terrible when you're not the archer, and Title Toss feels nearly impossible to win as a solo player if even one of the team of 3 is any good. Oh, and then there's the iconic N64 controller destroying Tug of War, which actually requires an in-game warning to advise you not to use the palm of your hand to rotate the control stick in order to avoid damaging either your Joy-Con or your hand. That said, there are a couple of genuinely great 1 vs 3 minigames, like Tackle Takedown, but the majority are underwhelming, and I always groaned when I saw one was coming up. Mario Party Superstars doesn't do much that's completely new for the series, which is completely fine with me considering it brings back so many things that I love and miss from recent Mario Party games. Like, for example, stars that cost 20 coins instead of 10, which was a big issue I had with Super Mario Party. It was just far too easy for everyone to afford stars in that game, which really hindered the actual board game strategy and placed too much importance on recruiting buddies to bolster your dice rolls. In addition, dual minigames are back and help make the final 5 turns way more exciting by giving you and your adversaries the opportunity to challenge each other to high-stakes, one-on-one minigames with wagered coins up for grabs. And of course, Chance Time is back, which introduces all sorts of chaos into the mix. Bonus stars can also be turned on, off, and even set to the classic style of always going out to the ones who collect the most coins, win the most minigames, and or land on the most event spaces. But the one truth of Mario Party is that even despite all those options, luck will always be a factor. Try as you might, you'll never be able to completely remove its hold over every game. And I'm sure not everyone will agree with me, but that's part of the magic. There will absolutely be times when the person who won the least amount of minigames will end up the overall victor, stealing a win from the person who held the lead for the majority of the match in the final seconds. And yeah, that may feel bad for some people in the moment, but the joy I get from Mario Party Superstars doesn't come from winning or losing. It comes from the hilarious interaction it pulls out of me and my friends, which it does with a reliability that few other games are able to match.
No! 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 Not the Mario! Not the Mario! Why would you do this to me?
Playing locally in the same room is obviously ideal, but Mario Party Superstars has a pretty solid suite of online options. The standard party mode has both matchmaking with random players as well as private lobbies that let you invite specific friends, and if someone drops out, their character will be controlled by a bot until they're able to reconnect. An amusing selection of emote stickers can even let your rivals know exactly how you feel about Boo stealing your hard-earned stars. There's also Mount Minigames, which offers a variety of modes that let you play minigames a la carte. In the limited amount of testing that I was able to do before launch, lag certainly played a noticeable factor in one of my sessions, especially in the more reflex-intensive games like Hot Rope Jump and Bill Blasters, but online play was generally fun and serviceable overall. Mario Party Superstars is more than just a collection of excellent boards and minigames from the series past. It's a complete return to form for the Mario Party series. There's a really great mix of classic and more modern minigames, the overall quality of which is top-notch, even if some of them are a bit redundant. It really could have used one more board, and the balance of 1 vs 3 minigames isn't the greatest, but with solid online play acting as the icing on the proverbial Peach's birthday cake, it's easy to say that this is the best Mario Party has been in at least a decade. For more Mario Party Superstars, make sure to check out our gameplay clips, and for everything else, keep it here on IGN.